This episode is brought to you by Only the Real Entertainment and Media Den Productions.
This place is real, listen.
What's going on, y'all? It's Real Spill, where we spill the real can what it is, folk.
Chillin', man. Another Tuesday. What's happening?
Ain't nothing, bro. I'm out here. If y'all hearing that in the background, you're in the audio, you hearing that in the background. I'm back. I'm about to be back outside. I know y'all hear that.
Back outside, meaning?
I'm on you niggas' asses with this music again, nigga. Yeah. You see this foot right here? It about to be all in you niggas' asses. You hear me? About to be back outside with it. Pa about to go up. I'm about to go up. We about to go up. You know what I'm saying? And congratulations to, you know what I'm saying, Jada and Roshi. You know, my 2K trio. And got married this last weekend, so yeah, bro, I'm kicking it.
When are you gonna get back into gaming, like just streaming the game, all that other stuff? Because I'm tired now.
No.
So I'm tired. I'm tired.
You done?
When did I give you what time frame did I give you to crash? Don't lie to me though.
I don't
lie to me though.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Chill. Listen,
what
27 come out. August 27th. I will be streaming on the first day and every day. Anytime I turn on the game, I'll pull up.
Really?
But I needed a camera, and I'm getting the camera. Everything that I wanted is within arm's reach, from an investment standpoint, from the pod to the music to the gaming, streaming, to all of that, bro. Everything falling into place, bro. You just gotta trust me.
Did you just say that August 27th? That's when it's gonna happen.
Back outside, boys. Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on, but August 27th is for the music, for streaming.
Nah, for streaming. Yeah, 2K 27 come out. Yeah, I gotta be outside for that. So yeah, man.
So that's what was needed. The new download.
Yeah, new download. I needed a new camera too. I didn't like how the camera was looking, so I wanted to make sure that was on point whenever I return back, and that's gonna open up other avenues. We're gonna react to videos. We're gonna talk shit on the stream. Yeah, it's about to be a whole ordeal now, bro.
What was wrong with the camera?
I ain't like it. Yeah, I ain't like it.
You know how you upgrade now?
Yeah, it's time to upgrade, bro. Like, we done upgraded the pod. Why can't I upgrade the stream?
That is true.
You know, everything gotta look away, because you know when we go out and I come across your timeline, I'm not only representing myself, I'm representing Only the Real, and I'm representing Media Den, bro. All of it, you know, it all comes down to a trickle effect. So yeah,
that is true. Yeah, that is true. I mean, bruh, listen, I'm looking forward to the streams. You've been putting belt to ass on those streams. I need that to continue to happen.
Say less, bro. I'm on these niggas' asses, bro. Like, I reached Vet 4, you know, the last weekend too. I was gonna get the Legend 1, but see, outside was calling me, and I like to touch grass. So, you know, and I'm employed, so yeah, I can't be Legend 1.
I feel that. Let's get into the pod. Let's get into the reaction of the day. I mean, we talked about this beforehand. Definitely want to see what you think about this. This is a new restaurant. I ran across this video on TikTok earlier today. It's a new restaurant in South Florida. I don't know what's going on with these liberal cities. And yes, South Florida is a liberal area.
Yep.
Technically.
Yep.
But the South as a whole is conservative. So this type of idea is very funny for me. But let's check it out and see what we're talking about.
All right, imagine you go to a nice steakhouse. It's great. The fillets are fully dressed, but the diners, well, not so much.
What? Okay, so that is what's happening at a South Florida restaurant.
Let's do a new dinner.
Class Soiree Steakhouse in Hollywood is the talk of the town and also social media. Rod Ali is the chef and owner. He came up with the once-a-month concept to get new business and to generate some real buzz. Nude diners.
Come on.
Chef Ali says there's a Says there's a market for it. And if you are hating on it, he doesn't care. Just leave his customers alone.
Please allow people to express themselves at our place.
Nothing like expressing yourself like being in the nude.
And this is a restaurant in Hollywood, Florida. Just to give context, Hollywood is not Miami.
No.
So just the simple fact that something like this is landing in Broward County makes it even more unique and hilarious at the same time. What are you feeling about it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to picture my mind. Is niggas pulling up with trench coats?
Niggas pulling up with robes?
Niggas pulling up with trench coats and robes.
Fam,
Yeah,
can you-
seated for two. All right, this way.
I just want to know, like, what is the process of getting in the restaurant? Like, seriously, I want to know, like, we talked about security guards patting you down and whatnot. Are they going to pat you with the robe on, or they patting you with full clothes on, and then you go in there and you change?
They hang you with the jail. Yeah, bend over and cough.
But what happens, right? Because we don't know how this restaurant looks like. But we do know that indecent exposure charges exist.
Correct.
How do you separate that line between indecent exposure and this is my right to do this because I'm going to this restaurant?
You finish eating and you know the same security guard who made you bend over and cough. Yeah, he warned you. Yeah, man, put your robe back on. Here's your robe. Yeah, they probably got a separate section for all of the robes and trench coats with their names and shit like that on it. I don't know how that's even gonna work. Yeah, because you can't just pop outside with your meat out, bro.
Yeah, but see, all right. So here's the thing, right? Let's just say you go to the restaurant.
Yeah,
You go with your lady.
yeah.
You park the whip. Mm-hmm. Is there like a properly line? Like the minute that you step off the sidewalk to go on the property line of the restaurant, is that when you're safe?
Like you got protection.
Like, yeah, do you is it like base in hide and seek?
Like Switzerland.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Switzerland for your pews is crazy, nigga. What the fuck are you telling me right now?
As soon as you cross over, you're safe. Like the police officers just sitting across the street, just waiting for some shit to happen. But then at the same time, it's just looking at hella titties.
Hey, hold on. That's a freaky officer. Yeah, he might need to be put on that list.
Yo, wait, hold on. If there's officers waiting for, let's just say if there are officers waiting to lock you up, just straight up, just bam you, right?
Yeah.
Are there officers securing the premises though?
How?
Think about it. If a lot of people know that there is a nude restaurant in Hollywood, right? And for anybody that don't know, in Florida, it don't matter where you at, niggas gonna hit that lick. So with that said, if there's niggas that know that there is a nude restaurant there and they want to hit a lick on somebody coming out the restaurant,
Nigga, what they gonna rob? Their imagination? They
why
phone?
would it? Bruh, you're paying around 3 B's to be at this restaurant? That means you got bread.
Nigga, Apple Pay.
Once, yeah, you acting like nobody don't be walking up and be tapping people's phones.
Yeah, I mean that's the only way that you can rob. Yeah, I can't carry my wallet. Well, I'm gonna put my wallet in my
Yeah,
so well.
so with that said, does that mean that they're gonna employ police officers to look over
their
the premises
cars, I guess. Cause I mean, yeah, nigga, you can't carry your. Where the fuck you finna put your wallet at? You finna carry your wallet with your hand and just walk?
It's
in
not
there?
like you walking.
What the fuck going on? Yeah,
It's not like you walking outside just naked, bro.
One hand on your meat, the other on the wallet trying to pay. Come
I
on,
totally doubt that it's a situation where now all of a sudden you just walking outside naked, like you just ready for the
Nigga,
jump.
is the hostess naked? Is the chef
Good
naked?
question. Is the
Hey.
hostess naked?
Pews on your steak is crazy.
Fam, just imagine you go in the restaurant and the waiter comes. It's a dude. The waiter comes. Whole meat slap on the
Right.
table. Bam. How you guys doing today?
May
Would
I
you guys
take your order?
What would you like for something to drink?
Nigga, are you erect right now? Nigga, I can kill you.
Your whole lady is sitting right there with a whole meat sitting on the table, kid.
Yo, that's insane, bro.
Is that grounds for a fade at that point?
I mean, that's all we can do. I can't shoot you, nigga.
But how are you gonna fade
blame
when
me in the car?
Y'all made the decision to go in the restaurant nude in the first place.
Nigga, who told you to walk around like Mandingo around my girl, nigga?
That's his work uniform.
Work uniform is crazy. Work uniform be your birthday suit. Hey, man. Yeah, I don't know what the hell he got going on. He need to relocate that to Las Vegas. Yeah.
Damn.
Walk to Vegas. Have a weed man outside. In-house weed man dispensary. Buy some weed. Hire some prostitutes where you could buy some pussy. All in one area. Yeah, in Vegas, though. Yeah, don't do that down here.
I mean, it's here already. You think it's gonna last?
Maybe. Niggas is freaky. Yeah. All the OnlyFans model be living down here. Either down
That
here,
is a
Cali, or
fact.
Vegas. Yeah. Meetups here.
What if they turn that into like a content spot?
Like Exotica and shit like that.
Nah, like what if it's like, okay, boom. Anybody that got OnlyFans or even just in the adult industry, they're just like, you know what? Hey man, let me just rent out a back room, shoot content in that bit.
Content. Yo, girls get skeeted into one room and food being made in the other.
Oh God, bro.
Oh no, that's insane.
You got the chicken and waffles in front, and somebody getting their blue waffle blown out in the back.
Oh my God. That's crazy, bro. Sperm ending up being your sauce is crazy.
It's
bro.
nuts, bro. That's
Crazy,
the
bro.
true ranch.
The blue cheese, nigga. Oh my God. Hey man. God bless, bro. I don't know what he got going on, man.
Why did you do that, bro?
You the one that brought the topic up, nigga. Hey, man, you the one that brought the topic up, bro. Like, what food at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Speaking of food, bro, you know, and I've told you this before, bro. If you haven't, if anybody listening to this haven't gone, please go. Steak and Shake is stepping out here.
stepping like what?
Step in. 100% grass-fed burgers.
Putting their foot in that bit?
Shoot, damn near at this point. Damn near, bro.
I ain't been in.
Man, Steak and Shake is that fire now, bro.
2017, bro. It's been a minute.
For us, Steak and Shake got 100% grass-fed
Get
burgers.
milkshakes from there and shit?
I haven't had a milkshake in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't had it in a long time, too. That was one of the last times I had
I'm actually, bro, to be real, like, I've been staying away from milk a lot, like, for years.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And then lately, I've been trying to stay away from cheese, especially, like, in the morning. Like, haven't been trying to, like, eat cheese, like, on the wake up type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if there's, like, anything, like, any breakfast items or whatever the case may be that usually has cheese, I usually try to eat it without it.
You mess with coffee?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. Once upon a time, I did drink coffee, especially when I was working overnight once upon a time in my life.
Okay.
But nah, bro, I don't really like the crash.
Okay.
Yeah. But, I mean, I'm a tea guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like drinking tea. So in the mornings, I like to be able to at least wake up with, you know, a cup of tea if I can. You know what I mean? On some Brit shit.
So Steak and Shake got grass-fed shit now, bro?
Man, Steak and Shake is that fiber, and it's way more cheaper than everything else. See, you know, one day I had the nice Christopher Columbus discovery. You know, Christopher Columbus.
You was raping people?
See, no, what? No. Oh shit. No, bro.
You said Christopher Columbus,
No,
nigga. What are you
bruh.
talking about?
That's exactly what I was gonna explain it.
Oh, my bad.
Everybody think Christopher Columbus found something, but he did it.
Hey, okay, got you.
He wasn't the first person to find it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure
So I wasn't the first person to find
As a
what I was
concerned
going to say,
friend.
which is Culver's.
Okay, got you.
And when I found Culver's, I was like, man, this is the best.
Culver's. What the hell is Culver's?
Culver's?
Never
You never been to Culver's?
I've even heard
Are
of
you
that.
serious?
What the hell is Culver's?
Damn, what the...
What the hell is
Yo.
Culver's? Hold on, bro. Let me hop on.
Culver's Culver's is based in Wisconsin, right? Burgers, fries, the whole 9 yards. But they burgers and fries are fire as hell. Best burger, like good as hell. But it's a fast food spot, and they're starting to build more and more in South Florida.
Nigga, this is
Got one in Davie.
Yeah.
I think there's
Hollywood.
Yeah, go to Culver's, bro. Go to Culver's and come back and tell us how you like it on the pod.
So hold on, Culver's and Steak and Shake, nigga.
I think that Steak and Shake, the main thing that Steak and Shake got over Culver's, in my opinion, is the
Affordability?
cost.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Both are good burgers, but if I ain't gonna lie, cause Steak and Shake is still moving like a full-fledged restaurant.
What you mean by that?
So remember when I was younger, and me and my homies, when we would go out late at night or whatever the case, the only few places that were, you know, open late at night was Steak and Shake,
Sonic's.
IHOP. Nah, cause Sonic wasn't even here yet.
Oh yeah, true.
You feel me? But Steak and Shake, IHOP, Denny's,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So Steak and Shake was one of those places where it's like, you know, we can go there, get something to eat, whatever. But at that time, Steak and Shake was just a restaurant. It wasn't like on some drive-through shit. You know, you go, you order a burger or whatever the case, you slide. It was mostly like a restaurant. You go in, you sit in, you eat. A sit-in restaurant. Right. Now they got the drive-thrus in that bit. I'm pretty sure they had the drive-thrus for years now. You feel me?
Yeah.
But now you have the drive-thrus where people pull up the Steak and Shake and treat it like fast food. They, you know, pull up in the drive-thru, whatever. But they still operate like a restaurant, so you're getting your order like made to order.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, once you order, boom, they're gonna make that bit. Right. So you're gonna be waiting for a couple minutes, but it's gonna be fresh. It's gonna be hot and everything.
Say less.
You feel me?
So Steak and Shake and Culver's, nigga.
Steak and Shake and Culver's. If I had to judge between the two, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna go with Steak and Shake.
Damn. All right, so I'm trying Steak and Shake no matter what by next episode.
I'm gonna go with Steak and Shake now.
Yeah, by next
I've been mutting Steak and Shake for like the past 3 weeks.
Damn.
Yeah.
Say less, bro.
Yeah, it's way less expensive.
You rock with BurgerFi?
I think I've had BurgerFi maybe like one time.
BurgerFi, yeah, I used to mutt BurgerFi back in the day.
But see, the thing about BurgerFi, spots like BurgerFi and like Shake Shack, and like there's another one.
Them shits was expensive.
Exactly,
they're
expensive.
Like 20 bones type shit.
Yes, bruh. But then also it's like they're not that prominent.
True.
Yeah, they're not like you have to find them like in a mall, or like you know, if you go in like a really nice area, then they might have a standalone like storefront.
Yeah.
But you're not just like driving around and just seeing just a Shake Shack all willy nilly like how you would see like a Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But you will more than likely see a Steak and Shake for sure, and especially now here in South Florida, you're seeing more Culver's popping up. So Culver's is starting to be like that too.
Say less.
I want to try Culver's in Wisconsin though.
Okay, yeah. I haven't been to Wisconsin. The closest I've been to Chicago.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay.
I never been to Wisconsin. My dog from Wisconsin, but I've never been to Wisconsin.
Okay.
But I want to go to all 50 states though.
Me too. Why not?
I like literally have a goal of that.
Yeah, I ain't.
How many states have you been to?
Florida, Georgia, Ohio, and Ohio, Illinois, Maryland, Virginia, Texas, and that's it. How much is that? 8?
How much is that?
9?
You said Florida, Georgia, Texas,
Maryland, Virginia, Ohio, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. Am I tripping? No, I'm not tripping.
That's it?
My other trip, I've been to Quebec. And yeah, that's it.
Damn. I mean, how many states have I been to? Florida, Georgia, Ohio, Cali, Arizona, Washington, New York.
PA? Been to Philly?
I've driven through Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I haven't like hung out in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
But I'm trying to make it a thing for me to go to Pittsburgh this year.
You know, it'd be so far, and a nigga might take my shit pause, but it would be so far if a group of friends get an RV. We was gonna travel and stream.
Yeah.
All 50 states.
Streaming all 50 states. Right. That'd be fire.
Yeah, bro. That's something that I would do with the homies if they was down, but yeah.
Kind of like IRL vlogging / streaming.
Yeah, bro.
That would be fire.
Visit some shit. Like if we go to Georgia, go to Savannah, go to Atlanta, visit some spots over there, South Carolina, Spartanburg, North Carolina, UNC, like everywhere got an attraction for the most part, unless you like Montana or South Dakota or some shit like that, where it's a flower state, there ain't nothing over there except, aliens and
like hella land.
Yeah, right.
But I mean. Just the nature of it, just the aesthetics of it.
Yeah, you never know what's
amazing,
out there,
bro.
Sometimes low key shit be the fire shit.
A lot of times low key shit be the fire shit.
Right. So you
actually
never know.
Most of the time low key shit be the fire.
You never know. And I like, being outside. Once upon a time, bro, I used to like make music outside. Like
Oh,
big
that's
beats
fire.
outside.
That's fire.
You hearing like nature and
That's
you
fire.
seeing the greenery, so it makes sense why Kanye did all of that in Wyoming, especially if you did it in the summertime where you seeing all that greenery, you seeing land, you seeing God's creation, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm talking crazy about these flyover states. I'm pretty sure they got gems. Everywhere got gems if you look hard enough, bro. All 50 states.
You said, gems? Yeah.
Everywhere got gems.
Of course, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
America's a very beautiful country, bro.
yeah, bro. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. For all the fuck shit we go through. But yeah.
I've probably been in maybe 15 states, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm somewhere around 7 or 8, so you definitely got me beat on that, bro.
Florida, Georgia, Cali, Washington.
Didn't you go to
New York?
New Orleans? I remember you telling me about
Nah, I've
New
never been to New Orleans.
New Orleans.
I want to go to New Orleans. I've never been to
You
Louisiana.
ain't never been to Vegas?
I've been to Vegas.
I
yeah.
remember you telling me about
Yeah,
Vegas.
Nevada, Cali,
Washington State?
Yep.
Okay.
Washington, Arizona, Texas, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, New York,
Jersey?
Ohio. Nope.
Okay.
Tennessee. That's 11.
You been to the Carolinas? I haven't.
Nah, I drove through the Carolinas. I drove from Tallahassee to New York.
Wow.
So I drove through all that. The Carolinas, Virginia.
But you ain't really stopped to
Yeah.
Niggas
The
trying to
only
get to
the only places I stopped at on the drive that I can remember was I remember stopping in Virginia
Okay.
for gas. I remember stopping in Jersey.
Okay, that's why I was like, we sure you haven't been in New Jersey?
Think I stopped in Delaware. Or I might have. I think I stopped in Delaware.
Okay.
But that was about it. Yeah, that was about it from what I remember.
Cool.
Yeah, but I definitely do want to do all 50 states for sure.
Same, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. We gonna get on that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I gotta explain my
Hey, hip hop question, right?
What up?
I was watching a video earlier about cannabis and LL Cool J, right?
Interesting.
I promise you, the question is not about LL and cannabis.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm like, oh, we're going this way. Okay.
I'm not gonna do that. But I do want to ask, what determines the winner of a rap beef?
Memorability. I don't think Ether is better than Takeover, but Ether is more memorable. Mm-hmm. It's a verb. You got Ether. But if you go back and listen to the tracks, first off, Takeover is one of the greatest beats of all time. Shout out to Kanye. I think Jay did his damn thing. But the memorability of Ether overtakes that. Unfortunately, I gotta use you as, you're my guy, but I gotta use you as an example. Memorability with Not Like Us. It's a memorable ass song. It's a smash hit. It's just memorable.
Yeah.
Back to back, same guy, the opposite way. It's memorable. I think memorability. You look at something like No Vaseline. You know how that starts. You look at something like Hit 'Em Up. Even though Who Shot You was hard, all we know is first off, you claim West Side when we ride, come equipped with game. It's because it's memorable. So I say memorability, personally speaking.
Yeah, the reason why I asked that is because that video that I saw of LL and Cannabis, that whole beef.
What did it say?
Somebody said that As Quiet As Kept, Cannabis really won the beef.
It doesn't matter if y'all rapped them though. Was it memorable?
Yeah.
It wasn't, right?
But see, he didn't even say anything about out rapping, but you can kind of like assume that's what he was talking about. But at the same time, because I mean, I think this was a Twitter page that, talk about hip hop a lot.
Okay.
So I'd like to think that he would know about hip hop. I mean, I think he's like an old head. Like, I don't want to say old head, but he looks like he's probably like in his 40s too. So he was, he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, he was outside during that whole era.
Yeah, but I mean, I was just thinking about that because I'm like, damn,
think of all the beefs that are prevalent.
Yeah.
When you think about the winner, there's something clear cut in your brain about it, why they won, or the song that they won, or the move that they made that was memorable to you, and you hold that as the victor. It doesn't matter if they out-rapped them. Like, I personally don't think that Story of Adidon is better than Duppy, but guess what? It was memorable. He said over your 40 hunched over like he 80, and then he said that Drake has a child we didn't know about. I remember that, even though I don't think he out-rapped Drake. It doesn't matter. Memorability for me. I don't know about everybody else. I know for me, memorability is the gauge in battles for me, personally speaking, in hip hop history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a time where that wasn't the case?
Not that I can think of.
Rap beefs.
Right? You think of what Common and Drake. You think of Rule and 50.
Yeah.
You think of Jay-Z and Nas. You think of Jeezy and Gucci, right?
Yeah.
The whole memorability of that is that the gentleman that went to go rob Gucci Chain is no longer here.
Yeah.
Right? And you also remember the Truth Diss. Now, I don't think the Truth Diss is better than Stay Strapped, but the memorability is stuck in my mind. So it's tough for me to say that, you know, whoever won that. So I personally think when you sit and you think about the beefs and you're like, I remember, okay, yeah, he won. You know what I mean? Is there anybody that you could think of where it's like, he out-rapped him and he won? I don't know about that. His shit was more memorable, so he won. Who?
He out-rapped him and he won.
Would you say 50 and Ross? And that's tough for me because it's close to home, right? Like, he's from down the street. Like, you know what I mean?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because I think musically, for sure, Ross got the better of 50. But 50, I mean, he told folks that you were CO. Like, he over there posting up with Tia Kemp. Tia Kemp, I know that you're a content creator now, but shorty, I remember when I was a kid what you were known for.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Damn. We might have to really like break that down one day.
Yeah, I think we should do an evergreen episode about that for sure.
I'm real deal trying to think right now, and I don't know if, I mean, would you say that Dot out-rap Drake? He did out-rap Drake during it, but I can't even say that because
I don't know about that, because I don't think Meet the Grams is better than Family Matters. However, Not Like Us is more memorable than you know what I'm saying, Family Matters or The Hard Part 6. But if you pull up bar for bar, I think it might be low key.
But bar for bar.
Because I really like 616 in LA. I really like that record.
But you don't put Meet the Grams when you're trying to compare. You don't put Meet the Grams up against Family Matters. You put Euphoria up against Family Matters. No, it dropped
30 minutes after. You put that with Push Ups.
Yeah, that is true. I forgot about Push Ups.
Yeah. Push Ups was very good. Euphoria probably was the best song out the whole shit.
Man.
616 in LA, I think is a masterclass. I'm quiet as kept, and I may get slandered for this, and it's okay. I didn't like Meet the Grams. I didn't think it was impressive, this, personally speaking. But when he dropped Not Like Us, I'm like, oh yeah, it's out of here.
Meet the Grams to me was more so of
it was more like Arsenal. You watch battle rap?
Yeah.
You into Arsenal?
Yeah.
Arsenal gets the personals and disrespects. I'm not too fond of that shit. I want you to rap. I want you to be Rum Nitty-esque, Loaded Luck-ish, like Tay Rock-ish with high-level raps. The personals don't do it for me personally. You know what I mean? It has to come packaged properly. I get where Dot was trying to land. I just don't think the diss was that impressive. However, he landed the hell out of it with Not Like Us.
Okay, I'll give that to you. I give that to you,
bro. So I just think memorability is
because for me, like Meet the Grams is like him opening up the like books, like the book in Death Note.
That's fire. That's fire. That's fire. I see what you mean.
That's
it's
how
just,
it felt like.
It's just like, nigga, I know your deepest, darkest secrets.
Yeah,
you really want to do this?
That was like a journaling moment. That was like, okay, like the way I look at this analogy is gonna be nuts.
What's up, bro?
This is gonna be like Euphoria felt like the kids were up, and it was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do this and do that so I can make the kids laugh right now. I'm talking about like Dot's kids.
What is it, the braids?
Like, yeah, like his actual kids.
Okay.
Like imagine if Drake was standing outside of Kendrick's house talking shit. And his kids can see it. Yeah. He sees Drake through the Ring camera, and his kids see Drake through the Ring camera. And so he starts ranking them, like he starts just going in on them, right?
Right.
And then finally Drake does what he does, and so Kendrick says, all right, I already put the kids to sleep now. Let me open up my journal, which is the Death Note journal, and let me just start writing in this bitch. That's how it felt like to me.
It was so. Shout out to Alchemist on that beat. That beat was definitely eerie.
By the time 616 in LA came out, that felt like he wrote whatever he wrote in the journal, and then the light started coming up off the journal, and he was just looking up in the sky like, God.
Nigga, he was losing his mind on 616.
616 was definitely that moment where he said, all right, God, use me as a vessel right now. I'm about to go in.
Yeah, 616. Yeah, nigga, I'm getting goosebumps talking about that shit. That shit was so fire.
Yeah. That time frame was fire. That's actually kind of crazy.
I remember the chat going up. Nigga, I'm over here trying to sleep. Nigga, he dropped again. I'm like, God damn. Come on, bro.
You know what sucks?
What's up?
We're sitting here talking about this, and we've had so many extended conversations, plus other conversations about music and everything like that. I ran across a video on TikTok, another TikTok video. Yes, I understand.
Shout out TikTok.
And it's from a podcast, and I want to shout out the podcast because this clip, when I saw this clip, I said, damn, man, like they really spitting. This clip is from a podcast called Beats and Chill.
Okay, Beats and Chill, yep.
Right?
Episode
Beats and Chill. Yeah, so Beats and Chill podcast, and it was a dude on there that was talking about people not really caring about music.
Okay.
So I want to hear your perspective on this or your opinion on this.
Sure.
Because, man, this kind of made me sad. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, let's hear it.
Y'all niggas do not be listening to music for real.
Nope.
And I'm gonna die on that hill.
Okay.
The conversations that we have about music are because of subscription services. When we was younger,
Correct.
If you were into music, that was like an actual thing. It was like a subsection of people that like you downloaded music, you maybe listen to certain YouTube videos, you read certain magazines. I know dinosaur shit, but like.
Yep.
Now, because like niggas can pay $10 or be on their mom family plan and they have access to all the music, now niggas just talk about music. You niggas don't give a fuck about music. Y'all don't be listening to the full album. Y'all don't be knowing the context of anything.
Nope.
You don't even like these artists y'all talk about. Y'all like 3 artists, then y'all act like they the only artists that ever made anything.
Facts.
Y'all pick certain artists to hate because somebody told you to and you saw as a popular narrative online.
Facts.
You niggas don't listen to music for real. You can't even tell me who made the beat. You don't know where this nigga's from.
Nope.
You don't even know what the fucking song is about. So stop asking me my opinion about anything on music. You niggas don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I mean, what do you think about that? I felt like he was spitting.
Yeah, bro, it goes back to the value stake in things, and I'm gonna sound like a repeater, but to people who hadn't heard this subsection, you had stake in music. You had man, I remember my brother telling me what he did to buy a DMX album back in the day. That was his favorite rapper, his first favorite rapper when he came to America from Haiti. He said, bro, I saved my lunch money to go buy the new DMX. So he had stake power in it. He had the physical copy. The artists used to go to, you remember when the artists used to go to Best Buy to sign
Yes.
signed CDs, so you would see and touch, pause, the artist, and you may have the ability to ask a question to that artist for 30 seconds.
Yep.
And you had stake in it. Now the stake is 0.003 cents to the artist. Now the stake is $10 for me to have access to millions of songs. So now the stake is I have a wide variety. And when I have a wide variety, and then I mix that in with podcasts, and then I mix that in with other content, and then I mix that in with every OnlyFans girl, I'm overloaded. So by the time I click play on your album, I'm fatigued. I can't listen to your hard ass verse. It might be hard as hell, but nigga, I'm just thinking about that fine shit I just saw on my explore page. Nigga, I'm just thinking about that Casanat stream where I'm looking at the chat going up. Nigga, y'all just went on TikTok and I just learned some shit. So by the time I get to try to live in your world, I don't care. I don't give a damn. I gotta have some stake in yours. I gotta have some shit that's so outrageous that has happened to me that you gonna want to click play. You remember when King Von came out?
Yep.
The King Von appeal was, oh, this nigga's a killer for real. I gotta listen to this. It wasn't he's a great storyteller, which he is and was. The narrative was he's a killer. I have to watch this shit. And that's where we at. You just heard me play a Chris Patrick song. Dead nice. Every box he checks. And I'm looking at how the fuck is this shit only 90,000? This nigga is dead nice. It's because he don't got no outrageous shit to happen to him. And that's where we are. We're falling in love with the story, and that saddens me. And if you're a music artist, you no longer have the ability to just be a music artist. You have to be a content creator now. Whether that means you're like me and getting behind the microphone and having your own podcast hosted by Media Den, whether that means you into gaming and you're gonna start streaming and you're into that, whether you're finessed 2 times in a bullshit ass deal where you have to now try to change your name to get out of your contract because they don't want to let you out of your contract, so now you're streaming but you're making money because you're funny as hell. All of this shit is fucked up, gang. There is no physicals, and that's in everything. This phone, I'm renting it right now, my nigga. I don't got no staying power in this shit. I didn't pay $1,000 to get this cellular device. But back in the day when the iPhone 1 dropped, nigga, I had to drop that $800 or $600, however much the iPhone 1 was. So I had staying power. They're removing staying power in everything. They're removing staying power in the video games. Everything is digital. Yeah, bro. There's a license now for the PlayStation.
Yeah.
They're removing your access and they're removing your stake power, and that's in anything. Music is just a subsector of everything that's going on in life, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're moving around the connectivity for the daily consumer.
Right.
Like when you take away the ability to be able to connect in certain ways in music, we connected through physicals.
Correct.
Like you can actually connect. Listen, you get a physical, whether it's a CD, record, whatever, you open it up, you would like you would have a booklet in it. Well, that also had a flyer. I mean, not a flyer, but a poster that you could put on your wall. Yeah, you know what I mean. You can see all the credits,
right? And then they used to write messages inside of the booklet. Thanks to my fans, X, Y, and Z.
And if you were really creative, you might have some extra stuff in there. You know what I'm saying?
Correct, like a deluxe too.
Yeah,
but a different deluxe, not 5 tracks. A deluxe to where you got the 5 tracks, you got the extra posters. You may have a potential like extra magazine excerpt. Access that's completely different and removed now, bro.
Yeah, you can't even connect anymore.
No,
that actually sucks.
It does,
bro. You know one thing that like I still do to this day, even though I'm not as connected to music that much anymore, just because I mean we'll get into that some other time, but is when I would listen to new projects to this day though, and I just have respect for the art form like that. When someone drops an album, I'm not sifting through the album for like whatever I'm looking for. I'm playing it from top to bottom. I want to hear, cause bro, I know what it.
I think it's because you've taken the time to make a project.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, you know how hard that shit is, bro. It's not an easy task.
Maybe, yeah, bro. I mean, bro, like, you think about it. You put in so much mental power.
Facts.
Right? So much mental power to put together a piece every single day for however many months. And knowing that when you get to the part when you want to arrange everything, you're like, all right, I want this to be here because then it makes this person feel this way or whatever, or it sounds good transitioning from this and blah, 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 blah. I want to be able to have a glimpse into the artist's mind from there.
Right.
And I may not even get it right, but just to give it the amount of respect to be able to say, all right, I'm gonna play this album from top to bottom instead of skipping through things immediately. I just feel as though you just get the full thing of the actual album, and a lot of people don't do that, bro.
That's because you come from the CD era like me.
Yeah.
So, when you buy
bro,
album,
some people I know from the CD era don't do that either, which is weird to me.
because bro, your attention is being competed with on a day-to-day basis.
It's just
I'm
kind of
telling you,
crazy.
we're all
bro.
overstimulated, bro.
It's so wild, bro.
So by the time I hit play, nigga, I'm exhausted. Unfortunately, I don't have the luxury of just competing against niggas in my hood or the Drakes of the world. I gotta compete with Castanet too, and I Show Speed and Dean the Great and
That is
AB and a podcast that might be fly as hell that we don't know about, but you might be into it. And then I gotta deal with all the sports shit going on.
That's
and then
true.
I got every bad bitch per minute, and then I got bills. By the time I get to your shit, gang, I ain't gonna value it.
Yeah, that's true.
Unfortunately, that's where we at in music, bro. So shit, I'll just create for me. You feel me what I'm saying? I get it to whoever I need to get it to as far as DJ, X, Y, and Z. Spread my message that way. But bro, for the most part, yeah, that's where it's headed now, bro. That's why you see a lot of rapper turned streamers, the Iggy Azaleas of the world, running up a bag. Sauce is running up a bag. Finesse is running up a bag. Because that's where it's at.
Do you think that artists are starting to realize that nobody care about music too? They're starting to realize it too?
Yeah, and they're coping. Like the gentleman that we spoke of pre-pod.
Or like Lizzo?
Oh, Lizzo got motion with streaming too.
But Lizzo has been talking about how hard it is to be in the music industry right now, especially for her because of exactly the same things that we're talking about.
Correct.
And so now, I mean, she dropped an album like what, a month ago, whatever.
She
that
sold like 2,000 copies.
Yeah, like
right?
2,000. You know what I mean? Mind you, she's who she is.
She made what she made off that 2,000 copies with her last stream. Now, can you get that specific?
Does she stream?
Yes, she was
Really?
at Streaming University. Yes, she streams.
But okay,
I'm just saying that she made that let's just say she owned, which I'm 100% sure she doesn't. Let's say she owned full ownership of the album, and she made every beat, and she has 100, which is 200 if you own your publishing.
Yeah.
She owns 100 of everything, and there's $10 per copy. It's $20,000. Let's just say her subs is $5.
yeah.
How much is it going to take of that many sales to equate to that 20,000? Maybe a stream, maybe two streams.
She got motion like that on
She
stream?
got motion like that.
For real?
Yeah,
But is it because of her stardom or is it because she like her
Both.
streams is really like that?
both. It's
What
a
is she doing
stardom,
on
though.
stream?
You feel me? Probably working out, cooking. I'm not too tapped in, but I know she got, you know what I'm saying? She got enough motion to get to Streaming University. You know, there's been other artists turned streamers who tried to get in there, and yeah, she was really Dream Doll was on there. Dream Doll is another artist
I did
turned
see
streamer.
that. Yeah.
So yeah, bro, like they're turning attention to streaming because that's where the paper is at right now. You know what I mean? At least. So yeah.
It's just kind of crazy because, you know, some of these artists, I believe they have other talents outside of performing. Like, I believe, and I could be wrong, but I mean, Lizzo plays the flute.
Okay.
Who knows if she plays any other instruments? So
Probably
she can have some placements doing something like that. Or, you know, I don't know if Lizzo actually writes, but I mean, I would like to think that there's a lot of artists. But then again, when I think about it, thinking about that a couple times that Money Long has like exposed how even that has changed.
The writing
That's
shit
kinda
ain't
crazy.
really that.
That's kind of crazy.
Like
bro.
you better off like being a producer like me. Like I've gotten writing credits, right?
Yeah.
Shit, I got writing credits on Aaron new joint.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to break that shit up. You know what I mean? By the time you get from the label, granted, you know, Aaron's independent, but granted, if by the time you get from the label to the artist itself, and then to you, the producer's gonna get broken off before you. So maybe you're making 12%, maybe you're making 15%. St. John is another person who's broken it up. Like, he wrote an Usher song and he barely made anything off of it.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why you see in a lot of these writers, fuck that shit, let me get in front of this microphone. You feel me? Because 50% of the steak is better than 12% of the steak.
How long do you give before music just completely becomes like
Nullified,
yeah,
a thing of the past?
especially when it comes down to human
Maybe hip hop.
artists?
Maybe hip hop in particular, right? Hip hop is on the decline. Country is on the rise. So
That's kind of crazy, isn't it?
no. A lot of the people that I felt like would have carried the genre are no longer here, are locked up. I think Pop Smoke would have been on his way to legendary status. I think Juice WRLD would have been on his way to legendary status. I think X would have been on his way to legendary status. Those are three right there that I can name that could be legends, and depending on how their career panned out, potentially, knock on wood, could have been icons. They're no longer here.
I agree.
Vaughn is not here. I don't think he would have been a megastar, but he had motion before he passed, right? LeVon James tweet is crazy, by the way.
A LeVon Trent.
LeVon James.
Who said
tweet.
that?
LeBron.
Hold on a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna have you post it up right now. I'm gonna have you put it up because you
Wait,
think I'm
what?
capping. You never saw that tweet? He never
LeBron
deleted it.
James called himself LeVon James.
Ain't no cap
Hell
on my
nah,
rap.
bruh.
Ain't no cap on my rap. I'm gonna read it. Give me a second.
bruh.
Give me a second, bro.
You serious, kid?
I'm dead ass. Here it
Nah,
is.
that's kinda
Here it
crazy.
is. November 6th, 2020 is when, of course, King Von was no longer here. Rest easy, Von. Bronny Bryce and I had rock with his music and storytelling. The kid had a damn good future ahead of him. My prayers and blessings to his family. Hashtag LeVon James. Hashtag King Von.
Man, that Akron nigga kind of wild, bro. That Akron nigga wild, bro. Every now and then you start to see the hood come out of Bron.
He really a trench baby,
I
nigga.
swear, bro, you can't, like, there's just a lot of things that you just wouldn't be able to, like,
Understand.
remove, bro. And there's times where you see it in Bron, where you like, oh, this nigga from the projects for real.
That's what I'm trying to show you. I ain't understanding either. Like, there was certain instances of, I'm like, oh yeah, this nigga really from the trenches.
Yeah.
Then I visited Akron. I'm like, oh, okay, understood.
Yeah,
No more.
yeah,
Understood.
clearly. I mean, the man is from the projects.
Yeah, bro, he really from the trenches for real. Yeah, LeVon James though.
Before we get off the pod, I do want to ask you, what do you think is the most underrated city in hip hop history? Because I was thinking about it the other day, and I came across a few videos over time, but especially yesterday, I saw a video on Twitter actually about a guy that was talking about the origins of the, I guess how would you want to call that? Like that flow, that triple flow, like that
Triplet flow.
like I guess you call it triplet flow, I guess.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how a lot of he was referring to another video of someone referring that flow to the Migos flow, and he was like, he shout out our Migos for taking that and modernizing it, I guess, or
And
whatever,
pairing it up with trap.
right? But he started putting up evidence of that being like a thing even before Bone Thugs, like and so I just wanted to know what your most underrated city in hip hop history is, because mine is Memphis, but what is yours?
Probably Baton Rouge. I ain't gonna lie.
Baton Rouge.
YB, Boosie, Kevin Gates, Webby, and Fredo Bang.
But those are, why do you think that that place is so underrated?
Because the first thing you think of when you think of Louisiana, you think of New Orleans, you think of Wayne, you think of No Limit.
But what makes it underrated?
We only think about New Orleans. We don't think about specifically Baton Rouge. I think YB is on his way to becoming an icon.
YB might be an icon already.
I think he is. I think he has the most IRAA certifications in history.
I think he's an icon already
Okay.
in this
under 30
this
is
generation.
crazy.
For this generation.
Being an icon under 30 is insane.
I mean, when you think about the fact that Jit was out since he was like 16.
Right.
How old is he now? Like 28 or something like that? 26?
Yeah.
27? Something like that?
26, 27.
Yeah,
something like
he's been doing it for years. Jit just kept getting in trouble.
that. True.
You know what I'm saying?
Boosie's not an icon. He's very, very important, though. He's very important to the South. Ease your mind.
Yeah, Boosie not an icon. Boosie not an icon.
He's very close to being.
He's a Southern
I think he's
icon.
a regional. Yeah, there you go. He's a regional legend.
icon. Yeah,
he's a regional. legend.
He's a Southern icon for sure.
Yeah.
Like if you talk about Southern artists, Boosie got to be there.
Yeah, for sure.
If you talk about top 5 Southern artists,
I don't think I can.
I don't know if I'm putting top 5.
Nah, I don't know.
I'm
It's a
kinda
lot,
mutting.
nigga.
Yeah, I'm mutting.
It's a lot before we get to Boosie. Now.
I'm mutting it. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just saying he important though. He important.
Well, I don't know.
Are you putting
Southern music?
Are you putting Boosie over T.I.? Are you putting Boosie over Jeezy?
Hold on, wait.
There's no way you're.
I'm not
thinking
putting
about this.
Boosie over Jeezy, by the way. T.I.
Stop.
Southern music?
Yes. The nigga who made trap music. What are we doing here, nigga?
So, bruh, I need you to understand, right? This is why I say what I say, right? Me living in different places in Florida, I started to realize that throughout the South, especially in Florida, certain artists impact a certain way that a lot of people in the rest of the country wouldn't realize, if that makes sense.
Heard.
So, like down here in South Florida, like, you know, we listen to Boosie and everything like that, but it's not like how they listen to him in Tallahassee or in, like, you know, places like that.
Okay.
Great example is Plies.
Yeah.
Plies is hard, by the way. No Diddy. But in South Florida, we don't listen to Plies as often as somebody in Orlando do.
Oh, Plies used to get some butt back in the day.
No.
He used
I'm
to get
talking
some
about
butt
now.
back in the day.
I'm talking about right now.
Oh, right now. Okay. Cool.
Right now. And then we do not listen to, I'm telling you now, we don't listen to Plies nearly as much as somebody from Tampa or Orlando or Daytona.
Back in the day, boy, I couldn't turn a corner without listening to some Plies.
Yeah,
back in the day.
because that was during the time of Plies' run.
Yeah.
But, bruh, the way how they deem Plies
is
different than how we deem Plies, even though Plies is like that.
Right.
It's the same thing with Boosie. Like, the way how, like, bruh.
I see why you say that, because Gucci is, like, revered.
Yes.
And I'm like, Gucci, nigga?
Yes. T.I. is, like, super recognized. He's a superstar, all that other stuff. His Southern stuff, which was a lot older, like we're talking about like true like Southern shit. We're not talking about. We're talking about. Oh man, this is so hard to explain.
I'm serious.
No, it was like, okay, there's a certain vibe style that Southerners take to. Like,
it's gritty.
It's bounce.
Yeah, true.
It's a certain bounce.
True.
Certain talk. Like 8-Ball MJG, Webby, Boosie, you feel me? Like dudes like these, like, it's a certain way in which they go about their music that gets revered a lot with Southerners in comparison to bigger superstars like T.I., like Ross, like all these dudes.
I don't think of, like, when I'm doing Southern artists, I'm not thinking of Ross, because he's international. Like,
But T.I. is international.
Yeah, but T.I. does make some. He makes some more trench music than Ross though.
T.I. makes the music that is in and does it his way. But the southern feel of it is different. Like T.I. is not gonna walk up with "Live Your Life" and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh man, that's the South right there."
Guess what? He can walk up to 20 Foes.
He can walk up with 20 Foes. 20 Foes came out in like what, 01?
03.
03? Boosie, all he's made is southern shit. So much so that like even the shit that sound ass is very southern like.
I mean, that where he from. I can't argue that. Like, I ain't trying to shit him. I'm just saying, all that to say, Boosie is a southern icon.
Yeah,
a southern legend for sure.
Yeah.
And then you get to, of course, your Webbies of the world, and then Kevin Gates. I know y'all seen him wild out and now, but Kevin Gates was really outside at a particular point in time. Yeah, I'll probably say Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge. I think, like, you got a valid argument with Memphis, but man, you go across the map, like you go New York, I would go, the second Mecca would be Atlanta, and then I'm immediately thinking about Memphis before I even get to LA.
Really?
Which is crazy. And that's just me. I'm a southern nigga.
Really?
Yeah.
As far as cities, underrated cities,
Underrated cities.
Underrated city. Okay, yeah. Nah, LA is not underrated.
They got too many icons.
LA is not underrated.
Right. They got too many
LA
icons.
is a top 2 city in hip hop history.
3.
Give me the 3.
New York, of course, is number 1.
Yeah.
Atlanta's number 2. Then I would put LA.
At this point, okay, I'll give that to you.
Then I'll put LA.
Yeah, I'll give that to you.
Yeah, it's just too many icons. I can't go low. I can't go any lower than 3.
I'll give that to you.
Cause Dot, Pac is Bay though.
Yeah,
but
I mean, shoot, the Bay Area to me is the Bay and Memphis interchangeably. The Bay is so influential, bro.
Well,
in the way how we
Bounce,
speak,
Smack Jerry,
and everything.
E40,
Bruh.
Pac.
The Bay don't get mentioned for a lot of things that we do to this day and say
we think
to
of
this
Cali
day.
and think of LA. I think it's more geographical.
Yeah,
Yeah. Immediately, anybody thinks of California, they're thinking of Los Angeles before
Facts.
they think about Oakland.
Yeah.
So I think it's more geographical than
Oakland, Vallejo, San Francisco.
Vallejo,
You know what I'm saying? Richmond, Berkeley, Autumn. Yeah.
They got stars though. I mean, LA got stars. You feel me? The Game and YG just had their verses.
Mm-hmm.
Easy, Cube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I mean, they got icons, man. They got heavy hitters over there.
Yeah, I mean the surgeons. I mean, every region is starting to have their surgeons throughout the years. Now the Midwest is starting to get their surgeons. I'm starting to see a little bit more
Surgeons?
Yeah, surgeons.
You know what cities in the Midwest that we didn't discuss? That's top 5. Chicago, nigga.
Chicago's top 5 in what? Underrated
Hip-hop
cities.
Period.
Underrated.
No. Hip hop cities. Period.
Chicago.
Yes. Kanye, Common, Twista, Keith, Dirk. What we doing here?
New York City, LA, Atlanta, Houston. You know what? Chicago.
Herbo. Can I charge you with that?
You know what? Okay.
Yeah, it's top 5 cities to me.
Okay.
Lowest.
I'm not mad at
that.
Now I'm thinking about it. I'm not mad at that. Philly? Nah.
Okay, I mean, let's do it. I mean, you got Black Thought. It was a fucking icon. Meek. Do you go Freeway?
Of course.
Okay. Who else?
Beans.
Okay.
We're talking about like influential for real. Cause I mean I can say major figures, but
Are you gonna put Uzi in that conversation?
yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Are you putting Eve in that conversation?
Yes.
I think I still would take Chicago. I could be biased.
I might not fight with you on that one. Philly's
close though. I ain't gonna lie.
Philly is really close.
Philly up there. Yeah, nah, we did that. Yeah, because you had your Petey Cracks of the world too. Remember Petey had that one joint, Hard in a Bitch. Then you had Young Guns come out there too.
Yeah, the whole state prop.
Yeah, whole state property for sure. Oskino and them. Damn, Philly's a good one, bro. Yeah, Philly's a good one, bro.
I don't know. We might have to circle back on this one.
Yeah,
we might have to break that down one day.
Hell yeah, bro. We got to start doing some evergreen shit, bro. Just talk about some shit that it could be released whenever.
Yeah. Whatever. Anyway, I guess we out.
All right. Other than that, like, subscribe, tap in. Nigga, y'all didn't even know this was our second take. You wouldn't even known. Tap in, follow, like, subscribe, and hit me up. You're